you, Rudy.
Big brownie. Dude, last time we were kicking over cans and shit.
Oh, wait, the lights on.
What? Oh, it's just that connection by you, the white and black. It's gotta be. Yo, guys, what up? Welcome back to another episode of the Just Chill Dude podcast. As usual, it's your host with the most. And to my right here, I got my producer, my co-host, Kyll Bill, dude.
Yo, what up, guys?
I know. Well, to you guys, it hasn't been a while, but for us, it actually has been a while since we last filmed our last pods, rather.
Dude, it's been a minute, dude, since little Rudy left.
Yeah, so just to give you guys kind of like a little backstory, Rudy left, and we made sure that while he was still here that we kind of just banked a couple. So we've had like 2 or 3. That's why you've seen a couple with me obliterated. That's why you've seen that one with Rudy just out of his brain on fucking heroin or something.
It was a good time, dude.
It was a great time.
It was even greater time when I was editing it.
Fucking asshole, dude. Yeah, and I had to watch that shit. He's like, hey guys, the pod's up, check it out. And I'm at work. I'm like, dude, I watched 3 seconds. I was like, I'm so cringed at like the way myself looks in the video.
What about the
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Groundbreaking video.
I'm losing brain cells, guys. I couldn't watch it.
It was like drool, like chips were like coming down your fucking face, dude.
It was all bad, dude.
It was all good.
So anyways, yeah, so we had a couple in a row and we turn up, but I think the reason me and Rudy were both super turned up video, like back-to-back pods, was because he was leaving, yeah. So we were just fucking partying, basically.
For sure. There you go, dude.
Dude, this like isn't even a joke either. I mean, he's a joke, but... What a... Dude, it's your mic!
It's fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have to mute out like 30 F-bombs, but whatever.
That's fine. I think that was definitely a called for just chill dude moment.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back.
This is actually, believe it or not, Pod 20.
Oh my god. You told me earlier, I fucking forgot already, dude.
Because I remember like when we started, bro, like I was like... Because, like, you do the math. I mean, I know it sounds like simple math, but you do the math. You're on here for an hour minimum. Just, like, so if... I don't know. To me, that's crazy. So, I like, when we started, I was like, dude, if we could get, like, 5 or 10 of these on YouTube, this will be sick. Like, there's, like, 5 or 10 hours of hours of content / material that people can just digest for, you know, that amount of time. And
this was your dream, dude.
Dude, I've always dreamt ever since I fell in love with JRE, like all the old school Joey Diaz,
Oh, dude, give it
George
up for
Perez,
Joey.
All those people that used to be on the Church of What's Happening Now, dude. That's what started it all. Lee Syatt, all of that. And Kevin Abraham, our guest that's supposed to be on, he's been watching just as long as I have. That's why I know he'll be a good guest.
Yeah, when is your buddy Kev coming on?
So we had it in the works, dude, and we were supposed to have him like maybe 3 weeks ago. But what had happened is he came down. He lives in Palm Springs. Used to live here, so he came down, visited the fam. Thought he was gonna have a little extra time to pop by, do the pod for a couple hours, and it didn't. Our schedules didn't correlate well. So
I'm glad we didn't record then. I mean, like,
I feel like I'm more like,
because I wasn't ready. Like, you know, like I needed to gather my shit. There was a lot of things going on, and there still is now. But you know, now that we're all settled down and, you know, we said our farewells to Rudy, which he better fucking fly us out like he promised to.
No, he better freaking come back.
I'm looking at you, dude. Buddy. Like,
yeah.
You promised us 2 plane tickets, dude.
You did promise you're gonna fly, dude, for the amount of free shit I gave you while you were here.
You got treated like a king, my guy.
Well, as he should. He's like one of my best friends besides you. But like, I'd do the same thing for you. But dude, the least I could say is, A, you need to fly us out for sure.
Yeah.
And B, if you'd come back, I'd really, really, really like that.
Here, let's throw an update in. We already saw the video, but I'll put it in right here. So Rudy started flossing his teeth, dude.
Oh, unbelievable.
Check out this video. Bloody ass gums.
Dude, yeah.
Gingivitis ain't no joke, dude. No
dude, he sent it. He's like, "Hello, guys. Good morning." I was like, "Yeah, Rudy." I literally replied back. I was like, "See, that's what happens when you floss." And he started laughing. And I was like, "Dude, I've never. I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know if it's like an inside joke or if the pod knows. I don't want to put him on blast.
No, we're not gonna put him on blast. It's just
it's just an inside joke.
I knew Georgia would do him some good. I knew it. He fucking needed it.
Are you kidding me, dude? If
he would have never done that out here. He doesn't give a shit when he's living like fucking scrounging around. Oh man, we'll put in another video. He sent us that one where he was like in the car or whatever. Like,
oh, I'm in the fucking country, homie. That's how we do it.
But anyways, yeah, that's the update on Rudy. And as for my buddy Kevin, dude, we're gonna be having him on very shortly.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, the correlation of time frames didn't work between us three. So
oh man,
we're hoping maybe like within the next, I don't want to put a time frame on it, but maybe like within the next month we should be able to get him on. And then once we figure out this whole Zoom crap, I'd love to have Chuck Zona, Blake Elliott back on for another edition. Dude,
the
this
one we
the
recorded
best
with
podcast
him,
ever.
It was so good.
Our best podcast we've ever filmed by far.
That was pretty disappointing that we couldn't get that, but you know what? That leaves more opportunity to make an even better one. So.
Exactly. Maybe it was like the phone gods or like the pod gods being like, "Hey, no, slap on the wrist. You got to try once more."
Yeah, you know what's funny too? Like that could have been like, you know. Like I told my dad the other day, because I'll explain the story in a sec, but I was explaining to him, I was like, yo, there's always a higher thought, and he didn't understand at first. But like, so he went fishing on a charter boat trip in San Diego with him and his buddy Jim and
just recently?
And Mike. Yeah.
So did my dad to Mexico.
Dude, because the fish counts were up, so everyone was like, let's go.
He limited out every single day. He did it twice a day.
Are you serious? Yeah. Oh my God.
In Mexico, he went. Go ahead, tell yours, and then
anyways, dude, yeah. My dad went on a boat, and about like, I don't know, like, how many hours do you think it takes to... Have you been on a boat trip out on open ocean waters like that?
I have been on open ocean for hooping lobsters. I've never gone for like...
Not an overnight or day and a half?
I've done an overnight for lobsters, but not like tuna fishing or nothing.
Oh, okay. So basically they spent like the entire... What do you get there at the docks at like...
well, because 7, when I did it was my family's boat. It was my dad's cousin's boat, so we just stayed out as long as we wanted.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like per se a charter, but it was a boat the size of a charter.
Right. So like they spent the entire like trip like basically going to the spot, getting there, and then at like I don't know, like the crack of dawn when you start fishing, once you get there after like driving all night on the open waters, the captain was like, all right guys, he made an announcement basically saying that they had
gear up.
No, quite the opposite. Gear down. Like we're turning the boat around because there's a health emergency going on, and it was some bullshit like reason, like, you know, like no one was gonna like say who it was or what it was, because that's how you like get everyone to want to kill the one person that fucked everyone else's fishing trip. Yeah, it's exactly what happens. Yeah. My dad was singing that. So he comes back like the very next day, and I was like, why are you back so early? Like, and he explained to me the situation.
Please tell me he got comped for
I asked him that, and he, you know what he said? He said that they already scheduled him. They offered everyone on the boat like another trip that same morning that they came back too early.
But like a different week or whatever?
No, the very next day.
Oh, shit.
So my dad was like, he came home and he explained me the situation. He's like, yeah, I'm going back out down there tonight. We're going to do the same thing, but on a different boat. And so I tried to explain to him, I was like, you know, like there's always a higher thought that might have happened for a reason, because maybe you wouldn't have caught any fish on that boat trip,
especially with the bad vibes from El Sico.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly, dude. And like, you know, something like that, there's always a higher thought, like something could be like causing the situation so that you're not screwed over, because that's not a cheap trip, dude. That's like north of $400 for like
$400 for
a day and a half. I mean, yeah, overnight.
Like an 8 hour?
No, an overnight, like one day and then a half a day.
So probably a 12 hour.
probably longer than that, dude.
But I know what you're talking about, dude, because I've looked them up because me and you have wanted to go before. Like, even renting jet skis is expensive.
Yeah. It's not cheap. So I mean, like he got pretty chilled out about that when I explained that to him, and you know, he went back on his boat trip the next day.
He slayed it, I bet.
Yeah, and he caught some good fucking fish. Everyone did. And I was like, you see, like, you know, you could have really got screwed. Like maybe something
goose, dude.
Yeah, maybe something was kind of like, you know, helping you out. You know what I mean? Like something's looking out for you, like so you don't get fucked over sometimes.
Quite literally reaped the reward.
Yeah, he did. So, you know, sometimes you just got to take a step back. Maybe something didn't happen the way you wanted to, but something else is going to bloom even bigger.
That's facts. Big facts.
You got to. There's always a higher thought, man. You just got to, like, you know, think above for a moment, take a step back.
You manifest it in a way.
Yeah, sure.
So to speak. Mm-hmm. But, dude, that's really cool, first of all. Like, I'm sure, did he, like, limit out and all that?
He didn't limit out, but, like...
They still caught their fair share.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Dude, so, yeah, my dad... he went out to San Ysidro, or not Ysidro, that's the border. He went out to San Ysidro's Island, and he did pay a hefty price for this trip. I'll get to that. I think he paid like $26.50, like $2,500, a little over that. But dude, he told me it was worth every penny.
How many days?
Three nights, 4 days.
That's
so. He went with his buddy Bill Egan, who works for Western Outdoor News.
I was gonna say, sounds like he works for like In Fisherman magazine or some shit.
No, he does. His friend works for the biggest fisherman magazine.
What's his name again?
Bill Egan.
Oh my god,
Here,
Bill Egan.
Let's look him up.
Oh, you were telling me about him.
He works for Western Outdoor News.
I'll put a picture up. I'll just put a picture up.
I'll send you a picture of him. But anyway, so he went with him, and they linked up and whatnot. And so he met Bill down in San Clemente, where he lives, and Bill drove himself and my dad down to like the border, like San Ysidro border.
By car?
Yeah, by car, where me and Rudy, did the dirty. And we've talked about it in earlier pods. So yeah, they drove down there, parked outside the border, I believe. And then like a shuttle or something picked them up, went to a private airport in Mexico.
Yeah.
They got on a little, like, not like a small-ass plane, but like a medium-sized plane. This is all included with the money they paid. Got to the island, they get flown there and back in a nice plane.
Yeah.
And what happens? Oh, so they go out as soon as they get there. They get on the boat and start fishing from day one. It's like an all-day thing. Don't get me wrong, I love fishing, but I don't think I could do like 8 hours a day, 4 days in a row. That's crazy.
Maybe like 2.5 at most.
No, I could do 4 hours, but it'd have to be...
No, I'm talking about days.
Oh, days? Yeah, I could do 8-hour days of like 2.5. But also at the same time, they're catching shit from the moment they got there.
Oh, I know.
And my dad stocked up, dude. He literally bought 3 rod and reel combos. I was like, dude, those are nice, like Phoenix rods. I've never even seen these. I was like, dude, how much did you spend on this setup? He's like, just take a guess. I was like, I don't know. I guess like 300, 400, or 500. He's like, higher. He told me like.
So how many poles did he bring with him?
He bought 3 brand new poles for the trip.
Plus, how many other poles did he bring?
Just the 3 he bought, or 4.
You see, I always ask people like
they were $1,000 setups each.
Jesus Christ!
So you spent like $1,000 on each setup with the reel and the rod.
Oh, my dad's
deep
done that
sea
before.
fishing
Yeah, I've asked people on the boat before. I'm like, why do you have like 3, 4, 5 fucking poles? And I think I remember one guy was
throwing different baits.
Well, that too. And then one guy was like, "Listen, if you snap one rod, you're gonna waste those few seconds just trying to tie a knot when you can be catching fish."
Exactly.
And I was like, oh my god, dude.
No, they are very
And I was like, you know what? I get you, dude. Like, you know what?
That's like my dad, dude. Like when we go out on the river and shit, not to back or side story, but when we're out on the river, like on our own boat, dude, if I get a rat's nest, like in a, one of those.
Well, I don't fuck with what are those called? Bait casters.
Bait casters. I'm learning them. I'm getting better at them.
It's not even worth it.
But I'll do one, and my dad will be like, "Get your shit back in the water." He'll be like, "Throw that fucking shit bait caster to the side. Get the spinning reel out."
Yeah, dude.
He's like, the longer you sit there trying to undo the bird's nest, like, dude, you could have already caught a fish.
I know. I've heard that exact sentence come out of my fucking father's mouth.
Well, because my dad's like the type of guy where he does not. He's so persistent, dude. Like, it's like
time is money when you're fishing.
1,000 fucking times before he get, but he'll get a big one.
Right.
So, long story short, back to his trip, just to kind of give you an idea of what happened. So he takes this plane, gets to this island called San Cedros, I believe is what it's called. It's like maybe a 2-hour plane ride from the border,
right.
just in the middle of the ocean. And it's an island, but with like a airfield, from what I understand. And they had a full-on like Airbnb, like cabin bungalow thing. Like it was sick as fuck. He showed me pictures.
On the boat?
No, on the island.
Oh, okay.
And so not only did they get to stay in the place, so they paid like $2,600 for it. They got like to stay the entire time for that amount.
Yeah.
They got the flights for the entire, everything's included. And then every night, whether they caught fish or not, fortunately they caught fish and limited out every single 3 or 4 of those days.
Yeah.
They cooked them. They were cooking them fresh out of the water, which I still have probably 50 fillets in my freezer right now. They were cooking them yellowfin tuna, fresh off out of the water every night, and lobster tails.
God damn. And
giving them
lobster
beers.
tails?
Yeah, my dad was just like, it's the best I've eaten. He's like,
man.
He said I was eating like a king for like 3 or 4 nights. I was like, dude, that's insane.
Fuck, what a trip, dude.
I know, dude. I was like, dude, I want to go next
like
time.
That. Yeah. Like I said, I've been on overnight boat trip, but that sounds like a whole extravaganza.
Oh, dude, he came home like he was like, that shit was insane, dude. He's like I'm 100% going next year. He's already like paying for his next year's trip right now.
How much was it again?
It's kind of pricey, $2,600, $2,650.
Yeah. I mean, that's the trip of the year right there, man. Everything else.
Let me know what those are. I haven't tried them yet.
Rogue, yeah, you just got some new rogues. I don't know if you guys heard of these, but
I don't want to fuck with the colors on the camera. It shouldn't because it's not green.
Yeah,
but,
it's blue.
Yeah, guys, Rogue Nicotine. That'd be sweet if you guys could sponsor us, but yeah.
Oh, can you imagine, dude?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
I'll fucking throw 10 lips in my fucking
I'll
lip,
throw
dude.
a whole thing in my mouth right now, dude. I'll just won't even open the thing. I'll just throw the whole can in, dude. Oh my god!
You look like a fucking like one of those fucking like people that have like fucking I don't know, like daddy
father problems.
Like I saw it on Family Guy. I was like, Meg had this big American Dad.
It's like
it was
their cheeks are like
Haley.
out to like here.
It was like an implant, like of like piercing implant in her lip, dude.
That's hilarious, dude. But yeah, let me know who those are, man.
It's already burning. They're pouches. They're not. There's
me.
no tobacco. It's just pure nicotine. If you're trying to stop smoking, like
great
and vaping
alternative,
and stuff,
and then
yeah,
I also
it really does help you stop like vaping. Our boy Brendan. I turned him on to the Zyn. Tim.
No.
Yeah.
No, I said no because I spilt the beer and because Zyn is awful.
Don't worry, George. You'll get there.
Dude, no, Zyn. Oh man, yours are way too strong, dude.
Mine are way better, guys. If you're trying to get off like seriously vaping or smoking cigarettes, get
No,
Rogue.
like
This is the
fiberglass in
peppermint.
that, dude.
I've never
Zyn-
tried it.
Zyn doesn't have any fucking fiberglass.
This is what I normally get. I know you're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, you addict. I get wintergreen.
Can't buy them in California no more, so you got to get them shipped in. Just because they're flavored.
I get them shipped in, so I got 7
of
those, and then I got 5 peppermints,
if
and
you
then
guys
I have
are,
another wintergreen in my backpack.
If you guys are aware about the flavored any nicotine tobacco ban, what do you think about
says
that?
right there, tobacco leaf free.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, dude? Is that bullshit?
The tobacco ban's bullshit, but I will say, dude, even though it's
No, the flavored tobacco ban. There's no.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
it being outlawed or banned, whatever you want to call it.
Can you give me something to spit in? Yeah.
The thing is, dude, is like I was already trying to get off like vaping, and like you'll see me vape here and there in like a pod, but dude, like every day I go to work, I just use these pouches, or I just don't vape or use pouches at all.
Yeah.
And so like when I get home, I like to vape a little bit at night. So
But you're vaping less now.
dude, I don't even bring my vape
And
to
honestly, people might be like, "Oh, you're just fucking substituting," but really, dude, like smoking's putting anything in your lung is like not okay.
work. Even weed.
Yeah, dude. Like even weed, like it's got its like properties, and there's better ways to do it. But like anything smoking is not good. And I'm sure like everyone fucking has some sense of, that's true. But like,
They just don't give a shit
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. But like honestly, this isn't good either. But like, it's not going in your fucking lung, dude.
Dude,
like,
it's not going in your lung. It's not fucking up your lungs.
There's no tobacco in it.
There's no tobacco, so it's just nicotine.
Pure nicotine, yeah. Honestly, dude, there's a study that said nicotine actually helps people, like, you know, function.
Like, I'm trying to look for the bad stuff on here. You know, like, when you buy, like, a real can of dip, it'll say, like, causes gum disease, XYZ. This one literally says, warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. That's it. Now, as for the burn, that may be burning your lip a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it can cause cancer just because there's no
no, it can.
Consent or whatever you call it.
It can. It's just the chances are a little lower because it's not tobacco, yeah.
But, I mean, shit. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm going to try to get off that shit and keep using these. But Rogue, shout out Rogue. If you ever want to partner up, I'd be happy to. With that being said, dude, I just want to say thank you to all our supporters that have been watching the shorts, watching the pods, the videos, all sorts of stuff. You guys have been killing it, bro, with the numbers. Like,
we're just
holy crap.
You know, we're just fucking here to say some shit and you know, maybe you
have a good time.
Hear some shit, you know?
Hear some shit, and obviously if something comes out of it, that'd be freaking awesome. But
you don't get to see this version of us like very often because we're just fucking, you know, we're just fucking numb throughout the day with all our other bullshit. So this is kind of our little escape every once in a while to like just fucking say some shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
You know, of course you know what I mean. Like,
well, dude, today even, like, I was at work today and I don't usually get like this, but I just, like, at work, I just had a bad attitude, like, maybe halfway through the day, and I was just like, fuck, dude, I'm so sick of, like, the go to work, go home, and like right now, I mean, like, to you guys, you're gonna be like, oh my god, he's just complaining, but for you that don't know, like,
I have fucking complaining.
I have no shut up. I have no car. Like, I have a car, but I can't drive it. My license is suspended, so I have to get a ride to work, a ride home. I can't go anywhere on the weekends, so I'm completely isolated at my house unless either he meets up, which hasn't happened because of a shitty fucking coworker that we'll get into shortly. And it's just, like, always a hassle. It's like, I'm 25, dude. I don't want to be asking mommy and daddy to fucking take me somewhere. But at the same time, I don't want to pay $30 in an Uber just to get one way to the beach. Or so, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's just a shitty situation. So I've kind of just been fucked, like, stuck in my house, so to speak. So I try to make the best of it. You know, I've been bonding with the fam, you know, watching movies, hanging out, playing games. I stopped playing COD, bro. I'm done with that. I'm done. Why? Because ever since Rudy left, it was the last time I played. It's been a month.
Well, what do you do now then when you come home from work?
I enjoy myself, dude. I just, like, I get to think. I get to think about what I should work on, what to work on myself.
Nice.
That's more specifically. And it's just like I almost feel like COD is don't get me wrong, I love playing video games. I still play video games, but lately I've been more on like some GTA. Like, I restarted the GTA thing and I'm playing the whole campaign right now.
Oh, okay, so you just, you know, your mind's somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just like not. I don't know.
It's not like you're saying see you later to everyone.
No, I'm not saying like fuck y'all or see you later. That's not the point. And then I just pre-ordered and paid for in full for both Assassin's Creed Mirage and Modern Warfare 3 like 2 weeks ago. So I will once Modern Warfare 3 comes back or comes out, I'll be back playing for sure.
Just need a new game.
Yeah,
huh?
dude, I'm just
same thing.
Fried out on it, dude.
Same shit, different day.
It's getting boring, man.
Here we go again. Same old shit, dog. It's a different day.
Yeah, what is it? Oh, what is this? What is all this fucking jargon, dude?
Oh, but yeah, anyways, thanks for all who's been subbing, liking, sharing, commenting. I love that shit.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So with that being said, shout out to the true supporters. But I want to get right into something because there's something I just watched the other night, Kyle, with my mom. Do you know who Mark Normand is? He's a big comedian. Let me show you a picture. Maybe you'll like.
Into all these comedians. I just fucking.
Oh, I'm a comedian cocksucker, dude.
You're gonna have to educate me, dude.
What's that one guy in White Chick? I don't want to say Tyrone. That's crazy, dude. People are gonna think I'm racist, but his name is Tyrese or.
I think maybe. Maybe look it up.
He's a black guy. He's in White Chicks. He's the guy that pulls up in the car and he's like, making my way downtown, walking fast.
Walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound.
Oh,
Faces past their mom.
And I need you. And I miss you.
fucking what's his name?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Yeah.
That's fuck me.
How did you know? I love this song.
Tyrese. Oh my
You know who I was thinking of? No, because from the Fast and Fast and Furious, like the Fast and Furious movies, one of the main the black guy is named Tyrese.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I always get them confused.
Oh my god, dude, that just sounds racist as it is, dude.
Crazy, dude.
Canceled.
But dude, so the other night, to get back to it, I watched Mark Norman's new special, Soup to Nuts, dude. Hilarious, bro.
What does that even mean, soup to nuts?
It's just, I don't know. You have your phone right. Just look up Mark Norman and just see if you've seen him. Because even Rudy knows who he is. Let me just say, I would not recommend watching it with your mom. Watch it with my mom, just thinking like, oh, it's going to be a special. And he was all talking about jerking off and like this and that. So it got real fucking weird, dude. And so I was just like, I don't know, dude. Unless like you're that chill with your mom to where you can handle that and not be like kind of weirded out or embarrassed, I wouldn't recommend watching it with your parents. Oh my God,
read that right there. The estimated speaking fee for range to book Mark Norman for your event is $50 to $100,000.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
You know, there's some like Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura are $250,000.
That's insane, man.
Yep. That could be us one day. That's what
imagine
Steve-O?
Like the price to book.
What we saw, but he does that in arenas and theaters.
Man,
dude, he's making at least $100K.
Imagine
for that.
the price to book the Just Chill Dude pod boys.
All right, let's rock, dude. Come on.
Dude, if they threw us on tour now, I'd do it for fucking
guys.
No joke. They could throw us on tour right now, dude. I'll travel across the state in like my fucking Camry. I don't give a shit, dude.
Without a license.
No, somebody else would drive.
Yeah, probably me, huh? You fuck.
$25 a ticket, but you'll have a good night.
Dude, what'd you spend all that money on if you like? If they paid us like $100,000 per show? What would you fucking use that money for?
Is I'd honestly probably move out of my house.
You'd move out?
Or maybe like we could all move out. I don't know, like into like a fucking just like somewhere where we could like hone our craft, like where we're all in the same house. We don't have to worry about background sound.
Maybe we just live in a fucking not a studio apartment, but an actual studio. We just sleep on couches and
no, it's nonsense.
What do you mean?
Like a 3-bedroom house.
Why? You wouldn't want to just sleep on a couch and then wake up and go right to work?
Sounds like shit.
I know. I want to live like that.
As long as I have a shelter over my head and a decent place to sleep, that's all I care about.
Yeah. A nice.
Other than that, give it to my parents and retire them. Then I don't have to hear another goddamn word. I know. I'll bite the bullet for that, but I know I'll make more for making that.
Shut your trap and take the money.
Exactly.
Easy done.
I'd say, Dad, I know you paid for my lawyer. Now do this.
Here you go.
There's $330K. Nah, that was so low.
Oh my
There's
God.
$300K.
See,
retire.
But like, I don't even know what else I would do with it. Like, I don't
save and invest, brother. Telling you.
I mean, I guess.
And then once I was really, really, really well off, like I took care of my parents, I took care of investments, I took care of bills, so on and so forth. Then, and I knew I set myself up. Then I would be like, oh, okay, maybe I want a nice car. Maybe I want like a my own house or something. You know, like something like that.
At least you know what you want. That's a pretty important thing. A lot of people don't even know what they want. Like, I kind of don't know what I want. But at the same time, dude, like, you know, I don't really live in this fucking reality like you do or your fucking parents or my parents or most people. Like,
what do you mean by that?
Like, I live...
Like vicariously through other people?
No,
or
I live to create another reality. Like, I don't care about this one, frankly, as much as, like, you know, it's my, like, you know, I guess it's an escape. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know, like,
sounds like a defense mechanism.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just, everything is just so, like, dull to me. I think it's because, like, you know, okay, you know what? Maybe I do know what I would do with the money. I'd want to fucking, like... I'd pay for a team and I'd hire like a studio and I hire a production company. Well, I hire people to work for my production company.
Wait a second. How could I miss that?
Like, you know, well, obviously for the
that's your own
dude,
production
but like
company.
that's on my mind is like, you know, I want to create like fucking adult animations and shit like that, dude, like that are funny and scary and comedic or comedic. How do you say comedic? Jesus Christ, dude, I'm the worst screenwriter. I can't. My vocabulary is like that of a fucking seventh grader.
No, but this is it, dude. It'd be no different than say JCD blew up and we'd need a not necessarily an assistant, but more so an editor. I mean, I don't want to say producer because you are the producer, but we could most certainly use a fucking editor.
I think I would just rather be in charge of people making the production. What is that? Who would you call my position then at that point if I just run the show?
You'd be like an executive producer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I just,
you'd have to put in some sort of work.
Of course, no, I'd review everything and make sure it's good, and I'd kind of like lay out like a map of like how I would want things and leave room for people to put in how they would want things.
You'd tell them, and you'd show them like previous pods, and you'd be like, "This is how I edit it. This is how I want it."
Yeah, but then I'd give them free range to make their own decisions,
right?
Too.
For creative,
development, and all that kind of other crazy shenanigans. But because like I always pictured myself as like if and when I become in charge of something like as big as that. I would want to give people the ability to like make something their own as well on top of what I'm trying to create.
And I hate to interrupt,
which is important.
No, 100%. But that's
how you make something even better. Like that maybe you didn't have your mind wasn't there at the time, and someone else was.
Well,
someone else's
the way I look at it is like maybe say you hire like an editor, right? Or say you're doing a YouTube channel per se, and you're a vlogger. And you hire a person to help you vlog, say a cameraman.
Yeah.
And eventually, somewhere along the line, the cameraman wants to start his own YouTube channel and start doing his own content.
Yeah.
All along while being your editor and cameraman.
Yeah.
So I kind of see it as that, where it's like, I see that. Because it's like, you don't always want to work for the man the rest of your life. What do you think we're doing here, dude? Like, we're trying to get away from all that, but... no, I completely support that, dude, because I've seen tons, like Danny Duncan, for example, fucking Nelk, for example, like they're huge new YouTube, like, and just corporations in general, like Happy Dad,
that's Nelk,
Full
right?
Send, they're both Nelk companies. It's like, I'm sure eventually along the line, like they were like, oh, we gotta do XYZ, but like eventually it just became too much to handle, so they had to hire another person,
some other people to hop on board.
Exactly. And then what ends up happening is they'll hire like an editor, and then the editor will be like, and this isn't necessarily for Nelk, I'm just speaking on channels in general, but there's been several channels, like Danny Duncan's channel, he has a guy that was in his video every single video. Now all of a sudden, I seen him just the other week. He pops up on an episode of Soft White Underbelly by Mark Laisha.
Yeah,
it's like a guy that interviews all walks of life, like prostitutes.
I think you showed me an episode or two.
Murderers, fucking drug addicts, people with autism, like literally everything.
I like that.
It's crazy, and so
the perspective on everything.
Exactly, and he lets them speak. Like he'll ask them a few questions, but there's a lot of interviews where he'll ask the person like a question or two or three. And the person will just run with those questions and talk, and you won't hear Mark talk for the rest of the episode. So it's like, and where I was going with that is like, for example, like Danny Duncan's guy, Sun Hat Kid, he was in the videos all the time. Then he started his own channel, blew up. He has like 100 and some odd K followers on YouTube now. Then you see him on Soft White Underbelly, like I just said. So it's kind of like, I get where they're coming from, but it's like you gotta start somewhere, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Like it's not just like, oh, I filmed a video with Danny Duncan, now I'm like the next biggest YouTuber, or I filmed a video with Mr. Beast, like where's my $1 million? Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if that entirely made sense.
We're out here doing the do too, man. Mm-hmm. It's not easy work, especially when it's just us. But,
not at all.
Oh, speaking of like, getting shit done. Remember that cinematic, like, sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a non-visual movie, a cinematic audiobook almost. Like, I showed you and Rudy in my room a little scene of, like, this huge gnarly battle that was going on, and there was, like, explosions, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, there's a voiceover in it.
Yeah, in the beginning, for, like, 1 fucking second.
Needs to be 55.
I know, right?
For 55th Street.
But fuck her, dude. 55th Street.
I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
Please tell me you said Crip Mac.
Crip Mac,
Yeah, he's like 5 crib.
But I'll fuck your wife, Custer.
He's yeah, you know, he reminds me of who's that from King of the Hill, fucking Boomhauer.
That is classic.
But going back to what I was saying, that thing that I showed you, I'm almost done with episode 2. I'm on the last fucking scene, and I'm finally gonna be able to drop it. So I would appreciate it if you guys go check that out when I post it.
Absolutely, we'll link that below.
I'll put it on the Just Chill Dude, and I'll put it on my channel, which is in the works of making, because I've never really worked on my channel before. But anyways, just so you can get a little grasp on how long.
Oh, trust me, I know. I will pledge for this guy. I know how long he's been writing this script,
and not just writing it, dude.
You're talking about Fallout, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, you know the name, dude.
Kyle, this guy, dude, thinks I doesn't know.
So happy, dude.
Known this guy for fucking 15, 17 years. He acts like I don't know, but
each episode has taken me a full fucking year to make, dude. I not only do the
That's
fucking
insane.
I know I do I write the story, I do all the character I do 80% of the characters' voices in the show. I did all the sound editing, I put in all the sounds, I compile it all, I fucking anything you could fucking think of, I did it, and I'll give credit to whoever, I had my neighbor's Reese and Dane, they did, I asked them one day, and they sat down with me, and we created a song during one of the fight scenes. It's so fucking epic, dude. They made such a good song,
stop.
dude.
You're making
it is
me
so
jealous.
Reese just cranking out the guitar and a wah wah, and
sick.
shit like that.
Oh, he still plays?
And Dane doing all the other, yeah, dude, of course.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Holy hell! This is the real deal. They're mobilizing everybody. Well, what the hell is going on?
You there?
Oh, what?
Yeah, you. Can you operate a T-140 light?
What, are you talking about the Land Rover tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with them.
Fantastic. Hop in. You're driving.
I'm just a cargo driver, sir.
You got a name, soldier?
Yeah, it's John.
Good to meet you, John. I'm Staff Sergeant Hines.
Oh, a pleasure, sir.
Are you all caught up on the situation, John?
I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I'm going to keep it short. The North Wall is under siege by some giant-ass monster.
I'm sorry, sir, but did you just say a monster?
Yeah, I know it sounds hard to believe, but we don't get paid to ask questions. Something the matter, soldier?
No, sir.
Well, all right then. While you're driving, I'm going to be operating the weapon system. So try to get as close as possible so I can get a better shot in. You got that, soldier?
All right. Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Now let's go bring that big bastard down. Roll out!
Weapon guidance system on. Filtration thrusters on. Comms system on. All right, let's do this! Okay, weapons are live, sir. The plasma tractor is ready to fire.
All right, let's have a little fun with it then. Suck on this, you big bitch. You know what? I think it's time we skip over to foreplay and bring out the big gun. What do you think, soldier?
Copy that. Switching over to railgun cannon.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Sir, look! What the hell is it doing?
Well, it looks like our date isn't such an airhead after all. Brace yourself, soldier. We're about to be hit with a hellfire of rocks and debris.
What?
Rocks and debris.
Holy shit!
Evasive maneuvers. Step on it.
Got it. Copy.
Excellent driving, soldier, but god damn it! I can't get a good shot in. Bring us in closer.
Are you nuts? If I get any closer, we might get hit.
I said bring us in closer. That is an order.
Oh, fuck it!
That's it. Keep that wheel steady, soldier. Hold it. Hold it.
All right. Target is locked, sir.
Perfect. Get some, motherfucker!
Direct hit!
Now that's what I'm talking about! Oh, baby, oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, you hear that, soldier? That's the refreshing sound of victory. That's pretty serene, if you ask me.
Yeah, but like, you know, like...
Dude, can I at least... Sorry to cut you off. Can I at least be in, like, one more, like, scene?
Of course.
But I want to be, like... I don't just want to be, like... And then it's, like, moves on. Like, I want to be, like, the character in a full scene.
Yeah, no, I'll write you something.
Like, I'll sit there with you on a weekend and bang out, like, 8 hours. I have so much more to write, dude.
I've already started thinking about episode 3, and I'm not even there yet. Like, I'm almost there.
Well... Okay, so just to give you guys, like, kind of a... perspective on how much he works on this type of shit. Like, for example, I'm not talking about the same project, but like all throughout college.
No, that was Reality Sucks.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a different project.
That's like 8, 10, this guy 9
legit.
Years,
I'm not even. You guys are gonna throw a piece. I watched him do it, and he's shown me a mini script of
pages.
It. He's when I met him, he was around 5. No, not dude. What am I talking about? I've known you for like 15 years. Yeah, dude. But I'm saying when you started, or like when you first told me you started, you were maybe at like 100, 200 pages. Yeah. This motherfucker on this one project, not the what do you call it?
Not the Fallout.
Not the Fallout one. The Reality Sucks, which is actually supposed to be a movie.
It's a dog adult animation.
Literally, show him your shirt. That's
this
what
is
happened.
Literally. This is the company. I've named it after the movie. Yeah.
But dude, this guy now to date has 1,100 pages of fucking solid material.
No, 900.
Don't my bad, 900. I thought you said 11. Dude, nonetheless, 900. That's insane.
Yeah, it's
dude. That's and what is that? 5, 6 years?
Well, I stopped working on it for a while because I just needed a break. But the entire time I was working on it, it was about 5, 6 years.
Yeah, because I'd say there was a large majority of time where we were partying up in like Fullerton.
4 or 5 years.
So there's no way you were working on it.
Yeah, I took breaks in between, but like I always came back to it, dude. Like,
no, you have always been on that. That's a dude.
Oh man.
Also, I was promised a spot as a lead dog or something like that.
Possibly Rick.
No, not possibly.
Possibly Rick.
That's scary, dude.
I know, dude.
That's my future Ricky.
Dude, he's like Ricky from fucking Trailer Park Boys. That's where I got the idea. I was like, what a fucking phenomenal character. And I just crafted him into a dog that would look like Rick from Trailer Park Boys that talked like him too. You know what's fucking hilarious? There's just one scene where him and like the two, I'm not going to get into details, but the two other, the kid dogs, they're at like a club and, they run into Snoop Dogg there, like
is he as like a dog?
Yeah, he has a dog. Snoop Dogg has a dog. Go ahead. And fucking and you know how there's that one episode where Snoop Dogg's on Trailer Park Boys and like, do you remember that? Where Snoop Dogg's on Trailer Park Boys.
Dude, I've seen every Trailer Boys fucking episode.
I know you know this. You just don't remember right now.
I probably don't. Dude, we were fucking sauced when we were watching that.
Yeah, but I did a little spin on like that episode. Basically, when in my movie, Rick runs into Snoop Dogg in the club, and like they start talking and stuff, and he's like, you know what, man, you remind me of someone I've seen on TV before. I just can't put my finger on it. He's like, nope, sorry, buddy, never met you before, and it's actually like
Rick said that.
Yeah, like in my movie. Like doing a spin-off about the episode of Trailer Park Boys. Your boy. Yeah, no, it's so great, dude. Like, fuck, man. There's a lot of shit like that happens. It's fun. It's funny. It's a lot of work. I'll tell you that much, dude.
It is. That and with that being said, dude, stay tuned for that. That will come out. Yeah. It may not be for a while, but it will come out.
But Fallout, that'll be I'm gonna try to get that done in the next 2 months here. Wrap it up because I got to go back and edit a bunch of shit to make it clean.
All right, just promise me in the pod one thing, that you at least include me in one more like scene of a voiceover.
Yeah, no,
I'll like refine it. Like
I have
I'll make
no problem
sure
with that, dude. Like I'd love to have you on.
Like, dude, tell Chris I need more characters because I do most of the fucking for like voices. 3 hours so I can be in the house. Like I don't care.
No, he wouldn't care as long as no.
I'll just drink before. I don't care. And then Uber home or ride. Oh no, you can't ride an e-bike home while you're drinking.
I'll just pick you up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But dude, I know we've kind of been rambling. It's good.
You want to cut it off?
No, not yet. Not at all. I have a couple more things I want to touch on.
All right, let's wrap it up though soon. I don't mind cutting it right now. It's pretty clean of a pod.
No, it's a great pod. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let it ride. All right. So there's one more thing, or at least 2 more things I wanted to talk about, and one of them being is, I'm sure you guys have heard of this by the time this is posted, but this must have happened maybe a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know, somewhere along those lines. Obama, like President Obama, his chef that was his I don't see, this is where it gets kind of hairy because I don't know if it was like his chef in the White House, because there's a notorious chef that cooked for Obama and then was still in the White Office and is still alive today that worked for Trump. So it can't be him. It had to have been maybe like Obama's personal chef at his house or something.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden this guy just croaks over and dies. And like all the media is like trying to hide it. There's no exact source of like how the death happened. There's no MO. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, is it a conspiracy? Like, is it Is it an inside job? Like, what do you think about that? Because, like, how do you just, like,
well, you got to give me a little more to go off of, like, what?
That's literally all I read. It just said Obama's chef died, and it said from complications. So I don't know if is that a heart attack? Did they kill him because, you know?
It was probably health related.
Yeah, but, like, you never want to just write these people off because, dude, like...
Well, that's true, but, like, that's what complications probably means that they're trying to say. Not that that's the truth, but, like, that's, you know, they're trying to say that it's health related probably. But I don't know, man. You know, you can never really trust what's going on out there, especially with these elites and all that.
Exactly. They're all elites, bro. And then, like, I don't know if you saw, sorry to get off topic, but did you see Mexico? The U.S. already did it. That shit was fake as fuck. All they did was admit that they had alien sightings, and that's just to get your brain off of thinking about the next presidential election.
Maybe, or it's real.
I doubt it, dude. I mean, in my opinion, I've believed there's been aliens since ever.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. I thoroughly believe that, but, like, I don't know, to just, like, randomly say that, but it's kind of odd.
Yeah. Well, did you see the pictures they released of the little aliens they had?
No, that's what I was saying. So Mexico just found some just, like, a couple days ago, and they looked like, I don't know, maybe yay high, like 3 foot tall, maybe, and they had faces. Bobby Lee and Theo Von looked at them on their podcast, and they were like, Bobby Lee was like, "Oh, it's so cute." Dude, I was dying. It was like, how you talk to, like, Banks or Duncan or something.
They look like the little worm aliens from Men in Black 3.
How you doing, fellas?
Like, hey, what up, man?
And so basically Bobby Lee and Theo Von, they're like, hey, let's just act Mexican, like, right after looking at the aliens, and they're like, hey, what up, fool? Like, what's good, S.A.?
You think you could be Mexican or not? Dude, put these glasses on. Dude. Let's be Mexican for a minute, dude.
Hey, homie.
Hey, homie, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what you watching, bro?
Oh, what I'm watching right now, son? I'm watching my Theo play horseshoe.
So, dude, you know what I like, dude?
What is it?
I like Carlos Santana, bro. Yeah.
I like Peso Pluma.
Oh, you do, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I like Señoritas, bro. Yeah, dude, and La Fiestas.
I like El Chicas.
Dude, we would be so cool.
Dude, we would be the best.
But yeah, you guys will watch it. I don't want to spoil it. But dude, that's just wild. Like, all the shit that's going on in the world, and, like, out of nowhere, you're just gonna be like, yeah, all this time we've known that we've had aliens. Like, it almost does. It just doesn't even seem real. It, like, seems like another like realm.
It is.
That, like, 99.8% of people will never, like, know the truth of or access.
Well,
so. Fuck, dude. I mean,
fuck, dude is right.
I mean, that's all I have on that.
You just need to just chill, dude.
Exactly.
Just
and with that being said, y'all, thanks again for tuning in back to another episode of the Just Chill Dude podcast.
Back to another episode.
Guess what, y'all? That was number 20.
This is pod
20, baby. And if you could, it'd mean a hell of a lot if you guys could like,
please do,
share, and definitely subscribe. That runs the numbers up. That gets attraction towards us, and we appreciate all the support. So with that being said, we love you guys.
We sure
and
do.
Good night.
Good night, you guys. Wait, I gotta say the thing.
Oh, wait.
Good night.